Hi there, it's Pete with Coming Uncorked Spirit-Based Jellies. Today we're going to be making a Caribbean kicker chicken with a rice salad. It's a pretty simple recipe. We have some instant rice in here already that's simmering. The other ingredients that you need are 4 breasts of chicken, a can of sweet corn, a can of black beans, 1 can of Caribbean kicker, and salt and pepper. Those are the basic ingredients. We're going to let the rice simmer, and in the meantime we're going to go out and start cooking up the chicken here and get that all set and glazed with the Caribbean kicker sauce, which is just to die for. So now we're going to go out and take our chicken and put it on the barbecue grill, and when we get to about the last 10 minutes we are going to take and glaze the chicken, baste the chicken with the Caribbean kicker sauce. Normally what I do is we'll take and put a little bit of this into a bowl, put it in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds until it softens up a little bit, and then it's a lot easier to work with your brush to put it onto the chicken. So let's do that and we'll get started. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some of the Caribbean kicker jelly and I'm going to put this into a bowl. A lovely bowl that my lovely wife made in pottery. Isn't that beautiful? So put some of that in here, and we're going to throw it in the microwave, and we're going to just keep checking it about every 10 seconds or so until it starts to come down into more of a glaze, so be able to baste with that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and we'll come right back. Put that in the microwave, and now much easier to work with, so that when we're going to take and baste our chicken, we can very easily get it on there. It smells really good. The Caribbean kicker has pineapple, habanero, and rum in there, and it already smells wonderful, so I can't wait to get this on the chicken. So let's get out to the grill and get that moving. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the chicken to cook, what I've done is taken the top off of the beans and the corn and started to drain them out. What you need is about 1/2 of a can. Each one of these cans, this one is 15 ounces and this can is 15 ounces as well. So what I'm going to do is take, and this doesn't have to be exact, but half seems to be just about right. And I'm going to take and wash these beans before I take and put the corn in here. So just give them a good rinse, all you need to do. Okay, now we're going to add our corn in. And like I said, this doesn't have to be exact. About 1/2 can is just about right. So that should be just about right. So there we have these 2 ingredients. I'm going to let these drain for a little while and we will come back to them. Okay, the chicken is almost done, so I'm going to go ahead and baste the first side of the chicken with the Caribbean kicker. We'll get that started on the chicken so that it starts to glaze down. Put a little more on each one of these. Starts off a little chunky at first, and then as it heats it will just form a very nice glaze on this chicken, which will add a lot of flavor. Okay, let's let this sit for a little while and we'll come back. I always underestimate how much of this jelly I'm going to use, so I went back. Turns out that I used about 1/2 jar of the Caribbean kicker on this chicken in order to get just the right amount on there that I wanted. So if you're making it, you may want to do the same. Put about 1/2 the jar in the microwave and microwave it roughly every 10 seconds at a time until it gets to the right consistency. And this is just about the right consistency. It's enough to kind of stick on the chicken, but not so much that it's going to fall right off the chicken. So we're almost done with the chicken here, and once we have that done, we'll get to the next step. Okay, and basically I have 2 different types of chicken here. So I have one that is more well done than the other. I like it more well done. My wife likes it a little bit less well done. One of the other things I'd like to mention is we're using Caribbean Kicker here. And Caribbean Kicker is a pineapple habanero with rum. And the reason why it's called a kicker is because you taste the sweet first, and then the spicy side of it kind of kicks you after the fact. So it kind of leaves the spice in your mouth, which is nice. Now, if you want something that is hotter than that, you might want to try using our Caribbean Sunburn. Caribbean Sunburn uses the whole pepper, including all the seeds. So that really kicks the spice level up quite a bit on that, and will make it much hotter. So if your family really likes things hot, or if you have a group of guys that really like to have spicy foods, hot foods, want to test your mettle and see how well you can take it, try the Caribbean Sunburn. But we're pretty much done with our chicken here. We're going to take this inside and get it sliced up so that we can put it on top of the salad here. All right, so what we need to do now is to take the the beans and the corn and put this into a bowl. We're also going to add salt and pepper. I've already added salt and pepper to the chicken, so the chicken is pretty much good to go. We're also going to add, here we have 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we also have 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Now you can add extra lime juice to taste. If you like things with a little bit more acidity to it, that's perfectly fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our chicken and chop that up and get our rice ready to go so that we can take and put that on top of the salad. Okay, now we're going to take and add our rice. This is 2 cups of rice into the bowl. And we're going to mix this up so that the beans and the corn mix with the rice, and we have a nice uniform beginning for our salad here. So let me get this mixed up and then we will come back. Okay, so then the last step here is just to take and layer the chicken on top of the rice. So keep this in layers. There you go. There's the dish. Give it a try. It's really great. Thank you.